There he is.
Hearken now and rise to see your crowd approach. Sinister King Athos and wise Queen Eleonora come now before the sable thrones. Attend to witness their glory and hear their word. The crown of Antir invites the prince and princess of the summits into their presence.
Your Majesties, the assembled populace, comes now before you, their Alpine Highnesses, Wayland and Lindis, Griffin Prince and Princess. And with them comes 30 of their populace, come to fight, to show their art, and to judge. They come, they lead, and we follow where they inspire.
Welcome, Your Highnesses. Please join us in our court.
The Doom King and Merciful Queen welcome the Princess of Thierry.
I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter, I will not defy fear. I will not lower my voice.
And I have had my wonderful art society president, who has handed out some cheery kind of a route. I will give the warning, it does stain your fingers.
Our famed Athos and radiant Eleonora welcome the Baron and Baroness of Glymm.
Now enters the court of their most august and leonine majesties, their excellencies of Glymm, Alistair, and Disa.
Greetings, Your Excellencies. Thank you for hosting us in this year Barony. Please join us in our court.
Here resumes the court of Antir. You have their majesties' leave to make yourselves comfortable.
Welcome, everyone, to again, here we are this evening, the Kingdom Arts and Sciences and Rapier Championship. Look at the attendance we have here. This is absolutely amazing. Is everybody having a good time? Yeah! I love seeing this, absolutely. And thank you so much for hosting us. This has been amazing from start to finish. I mean, the artwork that's come, the fighting that has happened, everything has just been so exhilarating. All of the conversations have been so positive and wonderful. I just can't thank you enough and tell you how excited we are to be here. So with that, we can get voting.
Your Majesties, Baroness Julia Sempronia has an announcement on behalf of the Kingdom Seneschal.
Let her approach. Welcome, Yulia.
Most gracious Majesty. On February 24th, Their Majesties Athos and Eleonora of Antir have issued the sanction of temporary removal from participation against the SCA against Stephen Gunther, also known in the society as Gunther von Wiesland and Abel Gunther. This sanction precludes attendance or participation in any manner in any SCA event, practice, or official gathering for any reason at any time. This includes a ban on participation in officially recognized SCA social media sites, officially recognized SCA electronic email lists, and officially recognized SCA web pages.
Thank you. Excellency.
Barbie McConnelly, present yourself before the crowd.
The snowballs fights have already started. It's going to be a good one.
Join us. Barbie, thank you so much for joining us in our court. Word has traveled to reach us about your continued participation in our kingdom, specifically in our barony of Glymm. Your participation in your barony, particularly your new role as the gold key of our barony, has made us delighted, and so we are minded to do this.
Know ye all that from ancient times it has been a custom, and to this day is continued, that all estates and degrees are known each from the other by sundry marks and signs called arms, whereby they may be distinguished from the vulgar sorts and demonstrate the worthiness which the bearers thereof had achieved. Whereas Barbie McConnelly, having no arms at all to their name, and considering their worthiness, we, Athos and Eleonora, most noble king and queen of Antir, do award them the right of distinguishing arms, done this 25th day of February, at a Societatis 57, by our hands and seal. For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Thank you so much.
Laurel of Glymm, present yourself before the crowd.
Yeah, but the Baron and Baroness of Glymm come up. Your Excellencies, thank you for joining us. We understand that Laurel has enriched our kingdom through your barony of Glymm, not only through her skill with arts and sciences, but also she's the first person to show up at events to help set up and tear down. We would be very happy if you would be willing to accept this award on her behalf and to give it out in a court that she would be attending your land.
Take up these words, good gentles, and let them be heard in joy. From mountain peaks to wine dark seas, Antir is rich and cherished. And because of the deeds of Laurel of Glymm, her strength and merit is enriched still more. So with happy hearts do we, brave King Athos and bright Queen Eleonora, give unto them an award of arms, to be worn with merit hence from this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you guys so much.
For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
The crown invites Lena the Tall to come before them.
Hi, Lena.
So I would like to not to make anyone blush, but to draw attention to this young lady who has just been so helpful in her local area and anytime at events. That any task that is set while her mother was running Rose and Thorn, while anything that could possibly be done, we want to know that we've seen all that you were able to do and the tasks that you're so ready to take on, so willing and to help. Right down to even attending the Queen with excitement and exuberance through the entire event and staying with and making sure that any needs that she had were met, and readily so. So we just wanted to say thank you so very much for that it's been amazing, and we want to make sure that we can recognize you.
Valiant Athos and gracious Eleonora recognize the kindness, skill, and service of the Tall, and thus with joy in our hearts name them a true lion's cub of Antir. This 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57.
Congratulations, and a hug.
So much for
the newest recipient of the Lions Cup a joyous noise. Your Majesties, Black Lion, Principal Herald of Antir, has a petition for your courts.
Then let her join us here.
Black Lion, present yourself unto the crowd.
Welcome, Fina, Black Lion. How may we help you today?
Gracious Majesty, I have a petition. I come before you now and ask that you would invest the new heraldic officer of your kingdom.
It is my great wish to do so.
Your Majesties, Vaymunder Saberson has resigned their office of Couronne Rouge and has surrendered the symbols of that office. He recommends unto your Majesties Adrian Hawkins as his successor in your service.
We thank Venman for his service to our kingdom and wish him success in his future endeavors.
Please give 3 cheers for Vaymunder, retired Couronne Rouge. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
It was the custom in times past that persons named to the office of arms be invested in that office by solemn and fitting ceremony. And we today continue that tradition according to the laws and the customs of Antir. Adrian Hawkins, their Majesties command your presence and the presence of all heralds of this realm, that they may hear witness. Adrian, Athos, and Eleonora, sovereigns of Antir, are minded to name you Couronne Rouge Herald. Will you accept the responsibilities and honors of this office in their courts?
I will.
Are you then prepared to take the oath of arms?
I am.
Do you swear that you will ever be true to the crown of Antir, and further that you will honor all of the gentles of this realm?
I will.
Do you swear that you will bear yourself soberly and discreetly, keeping all secrets save only treason against the crown, that you will seek out and report worshipful deeds, that you will ever be ready to commend and loath to blame in all your dealings?
I will.
Will you preserve to the best of your ability the rights and privileges of the office of arms, to make known to your fellows any deeds of arms, of feasts, of tournaments, jousts, and other assemblies of honor at which they may be able to acquire thanks, honor, and profit, sharing truly the goods and gifts coming from the noble office of arms?
I will.
Do you also swear that you will faithfully participate in the activities of the Antir College of Heralds and continue diligent in the study and practice of the science of arms, pledging your knowledge in the service of the crown and the people of Antir?
I do.
Then henceforth be Couronne Rouge, herald in Antir. The whole thing. All of it.
Drink deep to serve.
Really?
Right. It's a bright one. Make me shiny.
Drink deep to seal the oath.
Drink deep to seal the oath that you have taken this day, and keep this cup as a token of your pledge. Huzzah.
Bear this tabard as symbol of your office within the College of Heralds of Antir.
Just kidding.
Is it back? It is back.
Turn it on sideways and turn it.
Oh, we're putting on sideways? Okay, okay.
And then turn it.
I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. And now we flip it. There we go.
Adrian, rise now and join us, your colleagues in the College of Arms.
For the newest Couronne Rouge Herald of Antir, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Thank you to the College of Arms for joining us this year.
Their Majesties call Lonan of Dragon's Lair into their court.
Hello, Lonan. Please join us.
Welcome. News of your skill has reached far and wide to us. This is Lonan of Dragon's Lair, and is part of our Moneyers Guild, and has quickly dove deep into this skill set. It is my understanding through an entire apprenticeship, all the way to a journeyman at this stage already. Congratulations in a huge fashion on that. That is no small feat. Even taking on coinage operations that are very complex in nature, and being able to find the skill set and grow yourself in that path. So for that, we would like to recognize you.
To stand aloft in checky fields, it takes a dedication to oneself and to community. How glorious it makes our land, enriching subjects old and new. We recognize you, Lonan, and through our royal hand, we, Athos, he of many charms, and Eleonora, she of beauty grand, bestow on you an award of arms. Know the world that you, noble lord, wear this circlet with our goodwill, in hope that you continue to grow and thrive in our fair land. Given this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57. Their Majesties invite the members of the Order of the Grey Goose Shaft to come into their court.
Thank you for joining us, our Grey Goose Shaft. So we have consulted with you, and it is our understanding that you wish to add to your order. Is this still your desire?
Yes, Your Majesty.
In that case, we would like to call forth the candidate.
Volk the Grey, come forward.
Oh, we got you.
We are minded the state to offer you entry into the Order of the Grey Goose Shaft. Do you accept this membership?
I do.
Are you in fealty to a member of this order?
I am.
Is the person? Well, you speak first.
Years ago, you came to me looking for leadership. I took you under my wing. I started you, handed you off to Moonshadow leadership. We agreed. I have only one ask. Customize this. And also, no longer be ours anymore. You will belong to the crowd. You must always speak truth to the crowd, even if your voice changes. And sometimes it will. Do what you want. That's what they need. Each means something.
Attend, all gentles, unto whom these presents shall come. Fulk the Grey, by devotion to his chosen art of archery, has served our kingdom of Antir right well, and we, Athos king, and Eleonora queen, being highly pleased of this great skill, do now exercise our sovereign prerogative, and command his name to enter into the roll of the Order of the Grey Goose Shaft, in witness whereof we do set our hand and seal, this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57. For the newest companion of the Grey Goose Shaft, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
I am honored to give you my medallion. This came to me from my goose at Rapier alone. It was new for him. I give it to you. Thank you and welcome.
Congratulations, Wolf. A joyous noise.
The order has their majesty's leave to depart.
We have a white bracer too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that it was handed.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Wolf.
King Athos and Queen Eleonora call the Order of the Pelican to give them counsel.
So close.
Members of the Order of the Pelican, we understand that your number is not complete and that you would wish to add another to your ranks. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Majesty. We would ask that please call forth the candidate.
May I, Your Majesty?
Indeed.
Temperance True Love.
Your Excellency. We understand that you've done quite a bit in the kingdom. And we would invite Master Finn to please speak.
I get the opportunity to speak, but these words are actually from Seamus. It is hard to really express the level of service that Temperance achieves in the simple words and a list of jobs. She serves at every single event she attends. When she sees a need, a gap, or a task left undone, she jumps in to help and lend a hand. She serves everyone in need, the royalty, the person without an award, the longtime member, and the newcomer at their first event. She opens her encampment to those who need a meal, her house to those travelers that need a bed, and her heart to helping those around her find a higher level of joy in her society. She makes every task, job, or position better with hard work, critical thinking, planning, and with a heart that beats with the ideals of our society strives for. She is a peer and a pelican. She makes things that much better.
Temperance, we we are minded to create you a companion of the Order of the Pelican. We would now place you on a vigil for a period of contemplation and consideration before entry into this order. Would you accept this now from our hands?
Yes, with all my heart.
Wonderful. Well, then please rise, be welcome, and proceed to your vigil.
On tier, Temperance true love has been placed on vigil by their majesties to consider entrance to the Order of the Pelican. For the newest vigilant to the Order of the Pelican, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! The order has their majesty's leave to depart.
We're friends. Yeah.
Their Majesties invite any children here present to come forward.
All the kiddos, come on up. I want to see ya. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. Oh, there's more coming from the back.
There's more coming from the back.
I see you. Running.
Run,
Great.
run, children. One of them's mine. I'm entitled to tell them to do this.
Wonderful. Look at all you. Did you have a good time this weekend? Did you see some really cool stuff? Oh my gosh. Well, we're really excited to see you. It's been awesome to see so many of you. We've been seeing you playing, running around, being part of the event. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. I was also a very young person in the SCA, so it makes me very happy to see you all here today. We have some gifts for you. If you see Lady Amlin over here, she has a box full of toys, and we would welcome you to go take a peek and choose anything of your liking. Thank you all so much for being here.
Departed Family Activities Coordinator has business before this court.
Greetings, Blooding.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
We understand that you have an announcement to make.
Yes, maybe we speak before the public.
Please do.
Greetings, Ontario. I am Bledinger's Charities Family Activities Coordinator for our great kingdom.
And I'm Helena the Small. I am Yapa for Caladphort.
When events were shut down due to the pandemic, it brought nearly all youth activities to a halt as well, and we have unfortunately struggled to retain our momentum since returning. However, despite this and the Yapa program being dissolved at the society level early last year, we remain committed to engaging and retaining youth participation in the SCA.
Simply put, we are not dead. Yapa as we know it continues to move forward and evolve in Ontario, the goal of being more actively engaging, accessible, and inclusive, providing more fun and educational experiences for youth.
We want youth to have as many opportunities as adults to discover and experience new skills by encouraging anyone planning an event to just consider including a space for youth activities.
Look to individuals in and around your barony to coordinate with them. We encourage coordinators to reach out to others for help in facilitating activities and not feel as if you need to run everything. Additionally, we encourage facilitators to make their activities fun and informative for adults too, as many children will need to have a responsible adult with them. Adults, do not be afraid to join in on the fun.
Likewise, if you're teaching an ANS class not specifically geared towards youth, consider opening and invite them to join you. And we encourage youth to attend any adult class where they may be welcome. We're also planning for youth to have new opportunities to learn outside of events by partnering with ITHRA as they develop their new website. While much of this is still in development, we are hoping that the site will also provide participating families with a new user-friendly way to track their progress. Yaffa parents, parents who were active in the Yaffa program will know exactly what I'm talking about. In conclusion, we want to thank every one of those who have supported us over the years and encourage you to do so, to continue to do so.
We believe that our hard work will continue to make the SCA mission accessible to all ages who wish to participate. And if I had but one example that this vision can work, I ask you to look no further than Her Majesty.
Thank you.
Helena the Small, come before their majesty.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Helena is the event steward for this event. This event has not been without its excitement, and I think that you and your team have done splendidly. My understanding is that you've not done this alone.
I have not done this alone, may I address?
Please.
First of all, this has been a team effort, and this has been a wonderful experience in working together with people that you might not necessarily have the opportunity to work with, right? And I want to put out there that Tamsin Largent, and I'd like to call her up here right now. She is in the room. This amazing person, this wonderful friend of mine, has handled so much of the behind the scenes. I could not have done this without her. In fact, we would not be here without her. Okay, I know a lot of people have put a lot of effort into it, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But Tamsin, oh my God, Tamsin, I have gifts for you later.
And I have gifts for you now. So being an event steward is not an easy thing. This is also the very first Kingdom event that the Canton of Caladphort has hosted in association with the Barony of Glymm. We could not be more thrilled for their partnership and engagement and facilitation of making this event happen. Please accept these gifts from us and share them with your team in recognition of all their work.
For the event stewarded team, a joyous noise. Flora of Glymm, their majesties wish to have words with you.
If Flora is not here, perhaps you might be able to bestow, so we'll just give it to the answer to Her Excellence.
We just wanted to take a moment to, because again, word has reached us through many people of this person who is a regular at your fighting practice, something near and dear to my heart, so we love it. And anytime at events is volunteering, giving of her time, taking care to make sure that not just yourself, but everyone is having fun for the event, and that's just absolutely warming. So for that, we would like to resume.
Know ye that from ancient times it has been a custom, and to this day is continued, that all estates and degrees are known each from the other by sundry marks and signs called arms, whereby they might be distinguished from the vulgar sort, and demonstrate the worthiness which bearers thereof had achieved. Whereas Flora of Glymm, having no arms at all to their name, and considering their worthiness, we Athos and Alianora, the most noble king and queen of Antir, do award them distinguishing arms, done this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57, by our hands and seal. For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip!
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Their Excellencies Madrona, come forth on behalf of their subject, Audra of Madrona.
Thank you so much, Your Excellencies. So Audra was able to come to the event, but she had to leave right before court, and it broke my heart. So Audra is an incredible person in Madrona who has really jumped into the arts and sciences, has contributed her work to royal clothing, to assisting with with the barony. She's been a wonderful addition to the Kingdom of Antir and to the Barony of Madrona, and for those reasons, we would like to award her arms.
Know ye that from ancient times it has been a custom, and to this day is continued, that all estates and degrees are known each from the other by sundry marks and signs called arms, whereby they may be distinguished from the vulgar sort, and demonstrate the worthiness which bearers thereof had achieved. Whereas Audra of Madrona, having no arms at all to their name, and considering their worthiness, we Athos and Alienora, most noble king and queen of Antir, do award them distinguishing arms, done this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57, by our hands and seal.
Your Excellencies, we would ask that you please bestow this award to Lady Audra on our behalf. I understand you might even have an event coming up that might be possible, so we'll leave that in your gracious hands. Thank you both so much.
For the newest armiger of Antir, hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Their Majesties call Seppo Justo Lerista into their courts.
You'll be here in a little bit.
Jacomina von Vossenbroek, their Majesties call you to their presence.
Her Highness is very excited. And so are we. Jacomina, we could not be more thrilled to invite you into our court. We have not only heard wondrous things, but also witnessed it ourselves in your garb and your style of comportment, and all the things that make the attire that you bring to our events beautiful and create an ambiance that we enjoy in our events. So for all those reasons, we are minded to do that.
Hephaestus labors in his forge to craft the stars, which gently drape upon his Aphrodite. Thus beauty and the toil are never seen apart, for when one rises, so must others slightly. Behold our subject Jacomina, whose coat shines bright and shows to us that we aspire to be. So look to her, who we award the lion's mane for grand display and brilliant costume. Thus do we, Athos and Alienora, wise and generous sovereigns of Antir, bestow this award upon you this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57. 3 cheers for the newest recipient of the lion's mane. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Victor de Guers, Rapier champion of Antir, come before their Majesties.
My champion, why have you come into this court? No, that's right. I called you. Victor, you have nobly served Antir as our Rapier champion. We release you from your duties with our deepest thanks for your loyal service to our realm.
Victor, you shall return to your keeping.
I return to your keeping.
This rapier of Antir.
This Rapier of Antir.
And these tokens of the Rapier champion.
And these tokens of the Rapier champion.
We wish to honor your service.
Victor, we wish to honor you for your service to the kingdom.
Know all people by these presents that Victor de Guers, having served faithfully and chivalrously as Rapier champion of the kingdom of Antir, is hereby given the honor of the Lion's Rapier, in acknowledgement whereof we do cert our hand and seal this 25th day of February, Anno Societatis 57. Athos, king of Antir, Alienora, queen of Antir. For Victor de Guers, the Lion's Rapier, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we might need a new champion.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Aiden of Blathanoir, you have gained victory this day. Come forward.
Aiden, by your valor and skill, You have won the title of Rapier Champion of Antir. Will you take the champion's oath?
Do you swear to faithfully discharge your duties as Rapier Champion of Antir, to abide by the laws of the realm, and to loyally serve the crown of Antir so long as you remain champion? Do you swear that Athos and Eleonora are your true sovereigns? Do you swear fealty to Athos and Eleonora, sovereigns of Antir, that whenever they marshal their forces of the kingdom, there shall you be to defend the crown and kingdom of Antir?
And we, for our part, do swear fealty to you, our Rapier Champion of Antir. We promise to protect and defend you and those of your household, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir.
So say we, Athos, king.
And so also so we, Eleonora, queen. We accept your homage and hand you this rapier. And grant you the rights due to the true Rapier Champion of Antir. Among these, a place at our court, and the right to fight by our side. So say we, Eleonora, queen, Antir.
And so say we, Athos, king, Antir.
Will the representative of the Moneyers Guild please come forward?
Master Arian.
Your Majesties, I have coins to present to your champion as tokens of his office. This coin has words that were first given to me by a Rapier champion to put on this coin that represent what you should be. Honor, grace, style, measure, finesse, and fluidity. Tokens of your office. Enjoy.
For the generosity of the Moneyers Guild. 3 cheers.
Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
We entrust this rapier to your keeping and charge you to deliver it to us at such time as the kingdom has need, and we shall require it. Take now a place in our court.
For Aiden, Rapier Champion of Antir. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! The crown invites Baron Enzio Bandinelli to join them in their court.
Master Enzio, you looked confused as to why I've invited you into our court. I'm happy to explain. So Master Enzio has for years been a shining example in this kingdom of grace and honor, chivalry and courtesy, not just as a peer or as a baron of the Barony of Madrona, but as a Queen's captain of the guard and as a friend. And for these reasons, I am very delighted and humbled to grant unto you a grace of Antir. Thank you so much, Master Enzio. You're an example to us all.
Much like the flower which bears fruit to enrich and sustain, so too do those members of our populace who indeed display grace, courtesy, and chivalry above and beyond that which is expected. Amongst whom we remember and note especially at this time the laudable and right honorable example of the good and commendable Enzio, which service hath continued without reproach in honor and noblesse out of time of mind. Enzio is an inspiration to every person who, hearing of laudable and virtuous acts, and then enforce and apply themselves with all possible diligence by policy, wisdom, and effort towards the maintenance, supportation, and long continuance of the same to the honor and laud of the said principles upon which was founded this noble society. Therefore, honorable Athos and wise Eleonora now bestow upon Enzio the grace of Antir. invites Brand Rainerson to come before them.
Welcome, Brand. Having a good time? So, this gentle has been around for a good long time, and far beyond the fighting prowess that you hold in such strong regard, the way you comport yourself, the way that you are loved and known within local groups and the kingdom wide, I just wanted to call here so that we could recognize you. But more than myself, I would say that there potentially could be another who might have a few words. Sir Knight?
Squire. So it has been my honor to be on this journey with you over 10 years. You were an artist, a musician, a teacher. You've sworn a duty to the Constitution to fight both foreign enemies, foreign and domestic. And I wear the black because I mourn the passing of our mentorship. I will always teach you, but it will no longer be in this manner. And I love you.
I call forth the Order of the Chivalry!
Chivalry Volunteer, is it still your wish that Brand be admitted into this noble order?
It is, Your Majesty. Could I ask about his name, though? Sir Brand the Younger?
Brand, we are minded to admit you to the Order of Chivalry. We would now place you on vigil for a period of consideration and contemplation. Will you accept this honor from us?
On tier, Brand Rainerson has been placed on vigil by their majesties to consider entrance into the Order of Chivalry. For the newest vigilant of the chivalry, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! The order has their majesties' leave to depart.
Thank you, Majesty.
Get the fuck out.
Their majesties would welcome any for whom this is their first event to come forward.
Are we all veterans here? No newcomers? No one for their first event? Oh, there it is. They're coming. We love it. We love it. No, please, all the time you need.
I was going to say stairs.
Are too cute.
I bring you one. I was like, I knew it was too.
So, we do this every event. Newcomers are the lifeblood of the SCA. Hopefully you hear it through community, through friends, through acquaintances, about this activity that we do, this hobby that we all cherish and love so very much. And we thank you for coming and seeing and visiting, witnessing all the displays that we have going on, and want to make sure that we can commemorate this event with just a token from us in hopes that you will want to come back and see us in future events. So with that, we'd like to present just a cap and a cup to say thank you for coming and attending, for being here. And it means the world to us to have you. And we really, truly hope to see you again. I love it. Thank you both so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time.
Oh my gosh.
Their majesties invite any who wish to swear fealty to come forward at this time.
Your Excellency.
Do you, the people of Antir, affirm that Athos and Eleonora are the true and rightful lord and lady of this realm, that you will support and defend them in your hearts and in your homes, and that you will obey their lawful commands in all matters that concern this realm, so long as their majesties remain sovereigns of Antir?
I so swear.
And we, for our part,
do swear fealty to you, the populace of Antir. We promise to protect and defend you and those of your household, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say we, Athos, king.
And so also do we say, Eleonora, queen. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all.
That's why I don't get that. I know.
Sylvia Nash, present yourself before the throne. Would a representative for Sylvia Nash please come forward? Let Paulus Quintilius Barbatus approach the throne.
Welcome into our court. We've called you here today for all of the great efforts that you have put in your barony and to the SCA, hosting thrown weapons practices, teaching, making sure that you are around. This is what makes the SCA, is the people who are willing and able to help us build the dream with the service that they provide. And we would like to take a moment to thank you and recognize you for that. We are minded to award you
Paulus Quintilius Barbatus, whereas it has come to our notice that through diverse great efforts you have considerably enriched our realm, we are thus minded to raise you to the rank, estate, and title of a lord of our realm and award you arms. Done this 25th day of February, Annus Societatis 57, by our hand and seal. For the newest armature of Antir, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Thank you so much for everything you've done.
A joyous noise! Your Majesties, Mr. Spike Zotart has business before this court.
Well then, please let her join us.
welcome into our court.
Greetings, Meister Spike.
Please
do.
Greetings, assembled nobles of Antir. I come today to invite you to an event on June 24th in the Barony of Madrona. Athenaeum will once again be held, our 6th Athenaeum and our 4th in person. We will be opening registration for artisans. Both Laurel and non-Laurel artisans are invited to display at Athenaeum. This will happen in March. Please be on the lookout for announcements about it. I am the event steward. Please ask me if you have any questions. We hope to once again have an amazing day of geekery and sharing the artistic wonders that are Antir. We hope to see many of you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Let Aileen Katrina Mura come before their majesties. Or a representative.
This individual is from the Shire of Fire Mountain Keep. Would your Excellency of the Strongguard be willing to accept this on their behalf? Thank you so much. We hope that we'll invite you to if we might be able to connect this individual a little faster. Thank you so much.
An image, when the original is not present, sheds a glory like the original. But when the reality is there, the image itself is outshone, the likeness remaining acceptable because it reveals the truth. Clement of Alexandria. Aileen Catriona Mora is one whose work shines throughout the kingdom of Antir. Well pleased are we, Athos and Eleonora, King and Queen of Antir, to award her the Griff et de Lion at this 25th day of February, Annus Societatis 57.
This gentle has done amazing stuff in the Shire Fire Mac Keep. Not only are they the Arts and Sciences Officer, but they've also been making trim. They've been addressing accessibility needs. They've been enjoying and embracing all the things the SC has to offer. And for those reasons, we'd very much like to award her Griff de Lion, and through that, an award forms. Thank you so much, Your Excellencies. I appreciate it.
For the newest recipient of the Griff de Lion, a joyous noise! Isabella de Wallingford, their majesties wish to have words with you. From the beginning, the virtuous acts of excellent persons stir and kindle the hearts of the populace to the imitation of nobility. One particular person, named Isabella de Wallingford, this noble behavior has been continually observed. Inasmuch as one has done commendable service to the kingdom of Antir, they may receive due honor in their lives. Therefore we, Athos and Eleonora, the just king and queen of Antir, do hereby grant entry into the noble order of the Gute de Song.
Word has reached us, and we are ecstatic to be able to pass this on. We would love to see you in person, but hope that you can pass this forward, and thank you very much for it.
For the newest companion of the Gute de Song, a joyous noise! Alonda Bluehaven, you may come before their majesties.
Alonda, I'm sure you're also like, what are they calling me up here for? Well, let me tell you. So for anyone who doesn't know Alonda, it's a shame. Because Alonda has been with us in the SCA for 40 years. She has served in so many capacities, not least of which is the exchequer of the society. She helps branches stay solvent. She looks for creative solutions to help branches be able to continue to operate. Without Alonda, our kingdom, and dare I say the society, would be very, very different. It is our great honor to thank you and to show to all our appreciation for everything you've done for our society. And my Lord Harold, will you please read the scroll?
See here, a good gentle who creates a sun, for service is Antir's radiant engine. One gives so of themselves, we all bathe in bright hues, deluge with joyous blossoms, sunshine infused. Our spirits enlarged, our hearts have rejoiced, good faith has flourished, abundance increased. Courage abounded, wealth waxed with her talent. Alonda gave wise counsel and enriched the valiant. For a great many years, her service to see, Alonda was devoted to kingdom, and Antir to she. With endless thanks then do we, King Athos and Queen Eleonora, give unto you the lion's strength. For the recipient of the lion's strength, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Would Duchess Dagrin Stjarna, Arts and Sciences Minister of Antir, please join their majesties in court.
Yes, please. That would make us very happy. Thank you.
Yes, please.
I have the honor of calling forward some people that today presented the most amazing presentations. They were all fabulous in their skill levels, but I have the honor of calling forward some that have excelled high enough to be awarded a of the Scholar of Antir. Would Athelina de Oldenfeld please come forward? Athelina has scored an 81% and a 93% in her 3 presentations. Wow. Awesome. Would Her Excellency Sigrun Alfredskona please come forward? She has scored 1 presentation at 87% and the second one 92%. Viscountess Temperance Truelove. She has scored a 97%. Dagrin Harrisdottir. She has scored a 92%. Nastasia, oh gosh, she has scored a 100%. Isabella de Ferenz has scored an 84%. Rowena Jade of the Lion Isles has scored an 83%. Sato, at 92%. Vivian Nicholdoon has scored a 84%. Lucia Raposa has scored a 105%. Is she here? That's unfortunate. These are your scholars this year, Your Majesty.
Wonderful. This pleases us greatly. We'd very much like to bestow coins from our reign to each of you in recognition of this high accomplishment. Congratulations to each of you. This is an incredible feat, and we're so honored that you are here today in order to share your gift of knowledge and art with us and with our populace. Thank you all so very much.
For the scholars of Antir, a joyous noise!
We have one other thing that we need to say. The top score of the event does receive the sable bonnet, and this year that is Lucia Raposa.
Here today for court, I want to point out that she has done an incredible job. For anyone who didn't get to see her display on period dental surgery techniques, you're missing out. It was amazing. So this is very high praise indeed, and we're very happy to acknowledge her as this year's Sable Bonnet recipient. Thank you all so much.
For the newest Sable Bonnet of Antir, a joyous noise! Their Majesties call Seppo Eustalarista to their court.
Please, Your Excellency. Very happy.
I would love to. I am happy to, but I know that would delight you.
What to say about Seppo? Seppo has become a fixture in the Barony of Madrona. He is regularly attending our martial practices. He is exuberant, he's helpful, and he's always there to lend a hand. It is a tragedy to us that he did not yet have arms, and so we are very happy to award them today.
To stand aloft in checky fields, it takes a dedication to oneself and to community. How glorious it makes our land, enriching subjects old and new. We recognize you, Seppo, and through our royal hand, we, Athos, he of many charms, and Eleonora, she of beauty grand, bestow upon you an award of arms. For the newest armature of Antir, a joyous noise! Your Majesties, Duchess Dagrin Stjarna, Arts and Sciences Minister of Antir, has another item of business.
Page 2. I first of all would like to say thank you. This year, we started with the entrance, but we have come down to 6 full entrants, which is a very good number. 12 single entry presenters, and I would say it's very important for you to understand 15 presenters were first-time presenters at Kingdom Hearts. I'd also like to say thank you. Over 75 judges stepped forward. Wow. And I say thank you very much. I mean, sometimes things come up, but everybody covered, and we got everybody through this. It was wonderful. I also want to thank my tally room, because that was until 6:15 tonight, us getting all of those scores in so that I could say that last thing that I was supposed to do with this also. Baroness Alessandra, Una Grimwith, Shire, Gisela, and Simon were in the tally room all day today, putting all of those numbers in, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Huzzah! For the thing I was supposed to say last time. We have 2 full entrants that are going to be advancing to the finals tomorrow. Those 2 are Athelina de Oldenfeld and Sigrun Osriksona. Please come and see their presentations tomorrow. I would like to also ask all of the entrants, I have your judging forms over here, and after court, you may come over and get your packets if you would like to see the feedback from the judges. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Grace. I'd like a quick round of applause for Her Grace. So just
King Athos and Queen Eleonora call the Order of the Laurel to give them counsel.
Hi. Who would have thought an event like Kingdom Arts and Sciences would have a lot of laurels? I don't know, what do you call them?
What's a shrubbery?
Was white the consent?
Awesome. Indeed, awesome.
A wreath.
Great. So,
It is our understanding that you would advise us to add another member to your order.
Yes,
Your
Majesty.
Please call forth the candidate. Oh, sorry. Please give me 1 second. I forgot. Yes, you got it. So we're just going to riff for a minute.
Dashes from Sir Martin.
Oh, Sir Martin, do you have any jokes?
I remember.
You're on camera. Yes,
Galileo has determined the heaviness of a rainbow. Turns out it's pretty light.
Oh, yes, that thing.
Go bring it in.
Please call forth our candidate.
There's so many of them.
There's so many of them.
Mr. Scow, will you please tell us of the candidate's virtues?
Wow. Is there anybody here who does not know Myri?
Show of hands.
Other than the newcomers. Okay, other than the newcomers, is there anybody who has not ever known Myri? Do I need to say more than that?
I mean, it would be nice.
Okay. Myri's a pretty cool person. She does a lot of theater and things, and like she started her own Commedia dell'arte group because she really likes it and wanted something to do. But then she jumped in with both feet, and in a very short time, she was teaching Commedia dell'arte to other kingdoms. She's just that kind of person who, when she decides she's going to do a thing, she's not just going to do it a little bit, she's going to do it a lot. And she likes to drag a lot of other people along with her if she does it. Shenanigans are more fun in a group. Well, exactly. But the thing I love most about Myri is that whenever I get a chance to see her perform, she somehow has a way of either moving you absolutely to tears of joy, absolute tears of heartbreak, or absolute tears of hilariousness. But she just has a way of moving people. And that's the thing that I love most about her. And holy crap, I wasn't gonna cry. I love you, Mom.
Tears of joy.
Do I need to say more?
No, you're fine. Myri, we are minded to admit you to the Order of the Laurel. We would now place you on vigil for a period of contemplation and consideration. Would you accept this honor from our hands?
Yes.
I don't feel even remotely close to the immense talent around me and support and leadership and the beauty that I see around me. But if your majesties, in your wisdom, still are sure, I will accept your offer.
Your council has expounded so much on your virtues, on your talents, on your skills. This will be a wonderful place. I feel that everyone is ready and supporting of you.
Please, Myri, rise and go forth as a vigil into the kingdom of Rapier. So it's been an amazing event, but there's still more to come. As you heard Duchess Gianna say earlier, we have some finalists to listen to for the Kingdom Arts and Sciences Championship tomorrow morning. That will be held tomorrow morning in the Shire Ballroom. At what time, you Grace? 9? 9 o'clock tomorrow morning in the ballroom. We're going to hear some amazing presentations, and we're going to end with a brand new Arts and Sciences champion. So we look forward to seeing if any of you there who are able to come. And otherwise, we thank you all for your presence here today. Thank you.
Enjoy your event.
There be no further business to bring before this court for the benefit of Crown, Kingdom, or the populace as a whole. Thus suspends the court of Athos and Eleonora, King and Queen of Antir. Long live King Athos! Long live King Athos! Long live Queen Eleonora!